What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Ōkami. In the last episode, we finally left Kamiki Village in pursuit of Susanoo, who has taken off into the great unknown. Now we are out here in Shinshu Field, which has become this decrepit and dark curse zone. Very sad, very unfortunate. Now, it doesn't seem there's a lot of places we can go. Most of this is blocked off by the curse zone. There's lots of these demon scrolls, slash devil scrolls, depends on what you want to call them, based on your region. I personally call them devil scrolls, but anyways, there are lots of them floating around. I guess you could fight them and rack up money and whatnot and demon fangs, but I think I'm just going to get on with it. Now, there seems to be a person here that is still consciously aware of what is going on, so why don't we talk to him for a little bit?
What just happened? I was out here chopping wood and communing with nature as usual when I heard a loud rumbling like an earthquake from the lake. Then a huge gust of wind blew up out of nowhere. I don't know what happened next, but when I came to, it was like this. My art workshop was just across the stream there, put it up and vanished when this curse zone appeared. The earth must be angry. All I want is to live with nature in peace, man. But now I can't. I noticed a figure running from the lake toward Kamiki, dude. Whoever it was, man, I hope Mother Earth kept him safe.
Now that he actually has man in his text, you can see why I was giving him that surfer dude-esque voice.
What's up, nature buddy? Curious about that cave? It's the entrance to a place called Hana Valley. The site of an amazing waterfall, but monsters have moved in now. There's a trippy crystal ball that makes plants grow enshrined there. You think gardeners would be flocking here for it? Actually, not long ago that Susanoo guy went marching in there. It's weird. Normally he runs away at the sight of monsters, and he hardly seems the type to try his hand at gardening. Anyway, it's bad karma, man. You'd be attacked if you went in.
I like the Nameless Man for the short dialogue we have him, just because I get to do that voice. But yes, Susanoo is in here, in this cave, which is called Hana Valley. And that's really the only place we can go. Even if we were to try to go across this way, I mean, I guess there's places you can walk over here, but check this out. You go over here and oh, curse zone. It's just curse zone everywhere. Oh, it sucks out here, man. I hate this place. Yeah, we're not going to be sticking around here much longer because there's nothing else for us to do. So I guess we might as well head in. And it's pretty straightforward and self-explanatory. Remember, talk to people to learn things in video games. That is a general rule of thumb. So here we are in Hana Valley, and this place is a mess. But it's a mess that we are looking. Wow, I just combined looking and fixing. We are fixing to clean up. First things first, we got a treasure chest right here. Let's open this up for a traveler's charm. If you didn't get the one in Kamiki Village, make sure you at least get this one. That is very, very important, and it is also in plain sight. But anyways, we got some imps here. Oh, great. Red imps, green imps, just a whole slew of imps. Look at that, there's freaking 5 of them. That's okay, because I got full godhead here, so I am not even concerned. Alright, let's get you, and that's going to cause him to put up his shield, which I'm going to power slash away immediately. Rack that up, get the demon fang out of him, and I am going to rack up some ink here real quick before I decide to waste all of my ink pots and go completely broke. Excuse me, sir, I need to just get rid of that beautiful guitar of yours. It's not a guitar, it's a lute. I know better than that. And down you go, and down you go. Hopefully I at least got a good rank on time. That's the one thing I'm skeptical about with this fight, considering there were so many of them I had to individually take out, but fears be quelled. Perfect rank on time and damage. And anticlimactic. What a shame. Huh? We got rid of the monsters, so why did the gods' power disappear? Guess the curse in the gods of these lands must be really strong. They can't intervene until we do something about this stagnant air. Is that what we'll call it? Stagnant air. I mean, the air itself doesn't look so bad. It looks nice and white and misty and clean. It's mostly the rest of the crap around here that's not so good. Also, right here, you can see this little speck poking out of the ground. Make sure you dig this up. It's actually much more visible at a later time, but since we can see it right now, might as well take advantage of it. Get this stray bead. And I am starting to lose my voice already, right at the beginning of the recording. That is just a good sign. Hey, check out that tree. It's moving. Better be careful, Ami. Oh, shoot. And power slash it back. Excuse me? Ami, did you just do what I think you did? Did you use power slash to hit the tree's fruit right back at it? Heh, it's running a taste of its own medicine. Let's pass on by this creepy little tree while we can. So that stuns it for a little bit. However, I'm going to just avoid this guy. Now, see, if you get too close to them, they don't throw their fruit at you. They actually try to punch you. Case in point. Let's see if I can get this to work. Oh, yeah, he totally did. And he hit me. What the freak? I was totally out of range. That's bullcrap. Either way. Doesn't matter. Let's head over this way. And hello over there, Susano. Oh, but apparently that's not what the game wants to focus on. It is not the man we are chasing after, but rather this peculiar inscription on the wall. And now it will focus on... Oh, wait. I got something else going on. Aw, cool. It's like a folk trio. We got our 2 flute players and the drummer. How cute. I love that he drums to the music. It's awesome. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 3rd member of the imp class. This is the yellow imp. Yellow imps, same flow finisher as the rest. What they're basically, the way that they fight is they like to hide underground where you cannot get to them. But while they do that, this is your chance to watch their every movement, and as soon as they pop up from the ground, jump from behind them and start attacking. That's going to stun them enough if you can whale a good or land a good combo on them to send them flying. Then just keep wailing on him. Oh, he actually went underground. That kind of sucks. I was hoping he was not going to do that. Usually, and I actually think it depends on if you're just close enough to him, usually you can get away with causing him to try to do an attack, which completely knocks himself out, and then he is vulnerable and open for more attacks. And then you can proceed to just wail on the sucker and get your floral finisher. However, I forgoed my floral finisher because I was just like, ah, screw it, I'd rather have the better rank on time. What's all that racket? Oh, it's you, Mutt. What are you doing here? Go home! I already told you I'm not looking for apprentices. Anyway, Hana Valley is no place for a mutt like you. Beyond this point lies my secret training ground. It's the perfect place to hide! I mean to train! Now Scoot, be off with you. Excuse me! Can we at least have some manners about this? Fine. Here, let me try headbutting him. Now cut that out, you mutt! And he actually tries to attack us. I love it. Anyways, we come over here. We see this cute little painting. As you can see, we got tree, water, people, gardening, and just all sorts of manner of life and stuff. But up in the sky, we see a bright light. Now, usually, a bright light in the sky does not denote helicopter in ancient Japan. It denotes sun. How did I give that away? I'm so sorry. And upon doing that, hopefully Susano stands... Okay, he's clear. Because this would suck. Boom! Middle-aged man from Kamiki Village found dead in Hana Valley, crushed by rubble. What in heaven's name? How did that happen? Well, now I can go hide. I mean, now I can go train. What a dip. I love this guy. If not specifically for his neckbeard. Now, I don't know why Isun wants us to go look over at that painting again, but I'm going to completely ignore it this time because really it's not something I need to expound any more information upon, even though it is going to get referenced to at a later point. It's not like it's the most important thing in the world. Now you can see we had this little sprout right here. I'm pretty sure there's an oddish underneath that, but anyways, what a strange place. Is this really the secret training ground Susano mentioned? Speaking of which, where'd Pops go anyway? I have no idea. There's a sign here. What's it say? Sacred Tree Cherry Cascade. I haven't seen anything remotely like a sacred tree around here. I see the little sapling though, and there's also that which I can power slash through later. Let's take a look at this thing. What's up with this tiny sapling? I smell a faint scent like sake is coming from this sapling. Considering how long you spent within her cleavage, I'm sure you know that scent very well. Let's see. Power slash through here. Really the only place we can go. And we actually have a save mirror here that I could take advantage of, but we're only 9 minutes into the episode, so I don't think I will. Oh gosh, what's going on now? Ah! Someone is excitable. What now? You foul beast. How did you get in here? Foul beast? Terrifying. I'm so afraid. You have some nerve sneaking into my private training ground. Now you shall get a taste of my new secret technique. You're a foul beast. Looks like an ordinary sleepy bear to me, Pops. Although I'm sure a sleepy bear when awoken would be pretty nasty, but whatever. Enough talk! My blade thirsts for battle. Here goes nothing. Susanoo style, Original name! Su! Saw! And yes, he's actually going to... He actually has a technique named after himself, as if this guy's ego could not get any bigger. Susanoo! Oh, wow. Impressive. You slashed through all of his lanterns. Now for Susanoo style, exploding Oh, please, no, I do not want this everywhere. Oh, fine. Oh, good, it just popped the sleep bottle. I was really hoping we would not see bear all over the wall. Silly man. That'll teach you, you foolish beast. You're no match for my new secret technique. At least your lanterns weren't. This is why I love Amaterasu. For as expressionless as of a character she may seem to be, she sure conveys a lot of emotions, and I love it. Rest in peace, foul beast. Hey, that rhymed. You're like a regular Shakespearean. The great warrior Susanoo condemns the offense, not the offender. Anyway, there are other monsters I must deal with. And off he goes to make a fool of himself yet again. But we will not be there for that instance, probably. Possibly. Who knows. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, do you remember that painting back on the wall from not 6 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago? That thing contained 3 objects in it. I mean, objects, not including the people. They're not objects. You do not objectify people. That is not okay. There were 3 objects in that painting. There was the sun, which we drew. There was a tree. And there was a sphere. Well, we now have a sphere. Speaking of spheres, this is a big complaint a lot of people have with this game. Are sphere pushing puzzles of all sorts of kind. That is a word, that is a series of words that actually make sense. No. Sphere pushing is not the easiest thing to do in this game, although I'm actually doing it flawlessly right now. It only creeps up a few times in this game, and it's not actually necessary all that often to complete the game. However, when it is necessary, it can be a little bit of a pain because the physics are kind of weird. It doesn't necessarily push or move the way a sphere should when you press it, but you get used to it after a while. It's really not that bad, and personally I think it's a lot worse in the Wii port than it is in the PS2 and PS3 versions. Just another thing Ready at Dawn screwed up. I'm excited for the Order 1886 too. No, I'm kidding. I actually am excited for that game. Wow, someone had a lot of time on their hands to think all this up. So this was that sphere in that wall painting. Indeed it was. Now, we have a sphere, we have a sapling, and we have a sun. In the painting, the sphere here is magic or something. But out here, we don't have either of those things. Now, the sapling is here. We don't have the actual tree. However, the tree's going to need something more than, it's going to need water, which there's water here, and I'm sure we can get that to it later. But more importantly, it needs the sun. There happens to be a convenient sky right there for me to place a sun in. Hey, is this a guardian sapling? It's all withered like the others. You mean like the one in Shinshu Field? The other? Singular? What the? Who turned out the lights and turned on these other lights? Oh, it's another constellation, Ami. Indeed it is. And we are going to be getting our 3rd brush technique in the game. Are you kidding me? I have to draw 2 dots this time? This game asks so much of me. It's okay, I can handle it. Oh, that was no fun. And we meet Sakigami. Saki meaning to bloom, or to bring to life in reference to plants, plant life, animal life, stuff like that. Basically in nature. Sakigami is the first of 3 gods in the Hanagami trio, which all represent flora and fauna. There are 3 different brush techniques you will get in this game that all have to do with flora and plant life and all that kind of stuff. And they all basically kind of combine together to equal one of the 13 brush techniques. However, each of the techniques is separate and very, very important to this game. This one right here is probably going to be the one you use the most outside of battle. I have a Sakigami, one of the gods of flora, and he gives us the bloom brush technique, which allows us to draw circles around withered trees. As you've seen throughout the game already, we've seen tons of withered trees. This is a withered tree. So, all we do is we draw a circle around it and enjoy the scenery, everybody. And ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the true form of Hana Valley. In the next episode, after we get this line of text from me soon, wow, look at how everything grew back so quick. Saki wasn't kidding about the power of the guardian saplings, so this is what Hana Valley is supposed to look like. It seems Saki's guardian sapling has lifted the evil curse. I'm not sure how weak the gods have become recently, but it must have taken some wickedly strong power to suppress this magnificent guardian sapling. Even if you are Shida newly reborn, we might be up against more than we bargained for. Hey Ami, what about that withered guardian sapling outside? I bet you could revive it like you did this one. And by bringing that guardian sapling back to life, we might be able to lift the curse there too, and he is referring to the one in Shinshu Field, of course. What are we waiting for? Leap before you think, right? Right, Isun. And we will be leaping without thinking even more in the next episode, guys. So with that, this has been the Squirtle King. I hope you all enjoyed this episode very, very much. And I will see you all in the next one.